You're getting bigger. Yes, sir. Back at y'all with another one, man.
Another one like the other one.
Yes, sir, man. Good Tuesday after Thanksgiving. Hope all y'all had a good Thanksgiving break. How's your Thanksgiving, brother?
My Thanksgiving was splendid. I went to Manteca to go see the family. Haven't saw them in a long time. Good laughs, good eats. Bro, my younger cousin out there, just got caught up, and everybody was in good health, good standings, making progress. And yeah, man, it was went too much traffic. It was cool. It was cool to be around, family.
Most definitely.
My guys. How was your Turkey Day?
It was good. It was good. Went out to Sacramento. You know what I mean? Caught up with the family. Everything was good. Everybody was good. The tribe was there, man. The Thanksgiving food, at least on my side of the fence, man, it was scarce all around, man. It was enough for the family that time, but I ain't get no extra plates for nobody. Nobody loved me.
Crazy work.
Nobody could bring me an extra plate, man. I just had to eat what was there at the time, man.
Crazy work.
Usually the fridge be full for about a week, but
I ain't gonna lie, around the holiday, like Thanksgiving and all them good eating days, you really see who love you.
man.
You really see who keep you on their brain.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But it's good, man. I was promised a plate, but it didn't materialize. But I ain't tripping.
I did for the first time ever, like on Thanksgiving. I did start feeling a little guilty. I guess I'm a little fat now, so I did a lot of eating and sleeping when I got to the
What
house.
you supposed to do?
I know, but I was just like, dang. I'm thankful for this great Tuesday and to be back at work. It's like,
For sure.
you know how to be when you be working and working, then you get a couple days off, and it's like, what I'm supposed to do with myself? And it's like, money, give me money. It's like, so definitely glad to be back at work. Glad everybody was safe with no crazy accidents on the freeway.
Yeah, police was in full effect though this weekend.
As they should have.
Yeah, they was tweaking this weekend. You feel me? That's a bar. But
That was a bar.
yeah, man. When we did pop out for them little times, man, I was nervous. I was like, let me get to where I'm going, because it was just too much going on. You know what I'm saying?
I always feel a little bit cool because I know it's gonna be some jerk that speed by him.
Yeah, for sure.
There's always gonna be some jerk that speed by him.
Yeah, man. I ain't always had the best luck with holidays, but it was a good one this time. So
yeah, you normally end up in the pokey.
Yeah.
Like the day of, not the day before, the day of.
I didn't end up in the bounty a couple times on the holidays, so I'm glad I didn't this time. You learn from your lessons though. Now that's when I was a young whippersnapper. Now I get to where I'm going, kick back. You know what I mean? No extras. Yeah, I mean no whoopty wops and the whoop wops, man. I lay it back down, man. But
like a big old player.
Yeah, man, like I'm supposed to, man. Yeah, man. But got a lot of stuff for y'all today, man. We gonna roll into the first one. This is an interesting clip that me and my brother came across. So we gonna look at it, evaluate it, give feedback on it. But let's run it real quick.
Run it.
And who is financially stable. And I know you're broke, but anyways, and also so many broke people. I know it happens, but also just someone who can laugh with and have a great time with.
Okay, so we have all of the popped balloons, so we're gonna go down the line and ask a few questions.
Let's do it.
What's your name, age, and why did you pop your balloon? And what do you do for a living?
My name is Justin. I'm 33. I'm a vice president of Shooter Partnership for an economic development firm. And I popped because I think it takes a lot of courage to come on a show like this and to kind of laugh off people's intention when folks are here genuinely. I feel like that's not great. So.
Okay. And would he be your type?
No, but I also didn't get anyone's intention. No one actually got a chance to even say anything, so I didn't laugh at anyone's intentions at all.
Your comment while we pop balloons about folks being broke is just not really appreciated. So.
Well, they popped my balloon. It wasn't appreciated on my end either. That's unfortunate. Let's move on.
Okay. And name, age, and what do you do for a living?
How you doing? My name is Chris. I'm 35 years old, and I do security slash actor. Now, I was gonna keep my balloon on it because you do acting. The reason why I popped it is your petty comment. Okay? So you say you want a man financially stable, which is completely understand. But because the man popped his balloon and you want to call him broke, I can't do that. Okay?
Okay.
You just gotta understand the man, period. Just because
We heard your comment. You don't have to go too
okay,
deep.
I wanted to, just like you did on the last episode. Thank you. Have a good day.
Okay, let's go ahead and move to the next one.
Okay, that got a little spicy there.
As we should have. You
Yeah.
go big on this?
Yeah, some of them do. I'm gonna let you take it, but yeah, some of them brothers on there do be a little exaggerated.
If you do security, stand on that.
Stand on that. I security don't know the actor. Oh yeah, you was the actor.
I know when people, peeing around.
Yeah, man.
Jumping around.
Yeah, man. You know,
You like, come on, stand on that.
you can't BS a BSer, man. So
So that you got an income. You with it or you not.
that part, but go big on the situation about the action.
All right. So first of all, I'm just going. That cheetah print dress she was giving me straight holiday heart vibes.
Man,
Straight holiday heart, fresh
Man.
out the crack house. You feel me? 304 on the blade from fucking
straight off he won. I
Yeah,
ain't gonna lie, it's a good run.
from 9 to 9. You feel me? Don't have a room, so I ain't showered after none of the dates. You feel me? That's all it was giving me. And if that's her real hair, hey, I respect it. But it was like it wasn't combed. As a couple women have told me, they like a person that's combed, and then it's vice versa. Your hair needs to be combed. It shouldn't just look like something crawled up there and just died. I don't mean to flare like that, but I'm just saying, like
she when she stepped out there like that,
she stepped out there like
she
that.
she opened the door for whatever.
She opened Pandora's box.
You know what I'm
You right. And yeah, of course, them look like some intelligent brothers up there. Like they, at least hear her out. But the first thing out of her mouth was, brokey and all like that. And it's like, what do you do for a living?
Man,
You feel me? And that's the first thing with some. It seemed like the first thing a lot of young women say when things don't go their way is brokey or something like that. But you didn't want to ask, and she didn't ask for anything. She didn't get a chance to ask for anything. But I'm pretty sure behind closed doors, she would have been like, this, and this, and this need to be done. And we all know what a great time means. That means spend some money and hopefully some baloney bopping at the end of the night. You feel me? That's an old school word, old school term, 90s. But yeah, so
they don't even know what baloney is.
they don't know what baloney is.
But yeah.
that come from remember that old school it's an old school Oscar Mayer, like that Oscar Mayer baloney. My baloney has a first name. Like that. My mom used to, she was wild back then. But yeah, so she could have came out correct. She came out, on 10 and it was -10 and it wasn't respected. So, in my situation, I probably would have watched everybody else pop their balloon, then I would have let her get to me and build up a little hope in there. I probably would have stuck my hand popping my balloon so hard. Go. Yeah.
So yeah, man, this clip was interesting because this is what we see in today's dating world. You know what I'm saying?
Speak on it.
They I mean it go hand in hand, right? Well, let's I like to look at both angles. If you is gonna come about some money first, look like some money. You can't come to me looking like a $2, y'all feel me? You know what I'm saying? And then be like, oh man, you gotta have some money. Like you need to be humble, young lady. Like, her in particular, you need to tone it down a little bit and be thankful for what you get. Now, if you do look like some money and you don't come off like that. Cause somebody who got some money, they not gonna wanna deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays these women got these keywords, man. The brokies, the insecure, the sassy. They got these keywords for each little a situation when they don't get their way. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they throw out there. Just because the brother got money don't mean he want to spend it on you. And second off, I'm not a one for leading with the wallet, man. That's just not a part of the game, man. Now don't get me wrong. Sometimes I'm in a good mood. I might be out. We might be doing our thing, and it might just be that time. But that's because I want to have a good time. So if you along with me while I'm having a good time, cool.
I'm glad you said that.
You might reap the benefits. I'm not one of them hard nosed. Hey Ben, I ain't gonna spend $1 unless I'm not on that type of time. Maybe at one point in my life, yeah, but right now, you know what I'm saying? We can have a good time. We can go get some food. Now we not just off the back finna jump to the flyest 5-star restaurant and I just met you in. You know what I'm saying? Like even if I like you a lot, I'm still not gonna leave with that because I'm gonna feel like
You know better.
Yeah, I'm not gonna set the tone like every day is gonna be a 5-star meal because I mean I'm still a regular dude, baby. I ain't no athlete, I ain't no rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a brother getting out the mud, so I ain't finna allude to some other stuff. But got a couple dollars. That doesn't mean I'm spending on every female that I meet, right? On top of that, when you leave with your wallet, you know what I'm saying, that they pick up on that. They just gonna start looking at you like a trick. You know what I'm saying? Some of them might be cool, some of them might understand. A real woman gonna understand. But most of these little skeezers out here, they gonna just be like, they just looking for a couple dollars a good time, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, just be mindful of that. That's just some real game, brother. Don't always leave with your wallet. Don't try to keep up with these what y'all see that's getting pushed to y'all in the media. That it's not real in real life. If you're not doing it like that, then don't try to do it like that. Now, if you got it, it's cool. It ain't nothing to you. Play it, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? But for her, yeah, man, I see that when we be out, like, and it's usually the raggedy ones that come like that though. The ones that got some class about themselves, they don't even jump off like that. You know what I'm saying? So you don't get to them issues, but them brothers did right by popping that balloon. If I was there, I would have A-Town stomped on that balloon. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't even bad like that. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't bad at all. Let's keep it real. And there was some well put together brothers that just didn't want to put up with that BS. You know what I'm saying?
The brokey is crazy. You don't even know me. You're gonna call me broke.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put this out there. Me, I'm gonna embrace the brokey. I'm gonna embrace it because
Yeah.
I am broke. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
And I put my money. I make my dollars work for me wisely.
part.
You feel me? So if you want to chase, then and I feel like being involved, then I might make my dollars work. But other than that, if I invite you somewhere, and
For sure.
and I go get something to eat, we're gonna get something to eat.
For sure.
I love to eat, and I like to eat nice things. So if you're there, you feel me? Bop bop bop, it's gonna go good. If I tell you to come through the spot, I'm gonna have it hooked up, decked out. You feel me? So all that just like straight to the money part. That just goes. You don't have to really speak on that. You feel
Yeah,
me?
it just make you seem broke.
It make you seem broke, and it make you seem like a prostitute. It make you seem like a prostitute.
For sure.
And you might as well just say
And a
it.
bad prostitute at that.
And a bad prostitute at that. You don't have no build up. You don't have no type of appeal, no moxie about yourself. You just and what do you and then some of these women out here smart. What do you think? What do you think comes to a man's mind when you just starstruck by the bling and the finer things and the cha-ching? What do you think comes to a man's mind? It's not gonna be good for you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get mine.
I'm gonna bust this down. I'm gonna get on.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on. And
he might use it against you.
Yeah.
If you too thirsty. So y'all have some game about yourself.
So you gotta just have some game about yourself. She definitely wasn't. She just wasn't. She was doing too much.
Yeah.
For her attire, she didn't even have. She wouldn't even be dazzled. You feel me? Like
like you got a $30 fit on.
I don't even know if they came from Shein. You feel me? Like I don't know what was going on. You feel me? She definitely a streetwalker, definitely for sure. She probably not. She has some,
like just she
has some vocabulary about herself. I'm just saying, like from a distance,
like
just reading her.
Yeah.
She's
looking for the next sucker, but it's like, you're not even, man. She's not a good example. Of course, she getting a balloon pop. It just go for the other ones that be out here in this dating world. Like, just be cool, man.
At least have some bunda for me.
Yeah.
At least have some bunda. You gonna talk like that? Have some bunda. Have some whale tail back there. Somebody can look at and tune out all that nonsense you hollering. You feel me? And and make me a little bit intrigued. She was just she just clearly bit off more than she could chew.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Sorry to cut you off, but yeah, the brother that that popped the balloon first, he was he owned a food truck. I watched the clip, so he's an entrepreneur. So entrepreneurs things go up and down. So he might not got all the resources all the time to try to woo a woman because he's trying to build something. You know what I'm saying? A real woman gonna appreciate that and be like, okay, this brother's on the track, right? But when you come off like that, he already know off the dribble, like, yeah, I'm not dealing with this right now. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the entrepreneur space, like what we doing here, it takes time. You know what I'm saying? You got to build shit up. You don't need build things up. You don't need there's somebody there just waiting for the next thing. What we gonna do next? What we gonna do next? Especially if you're not bringing nothing to the table.
I'm gonna treat you accordingly.
Yeah.
If you thirsty like that, I'm gonna treat you like a thirsty.
Yeah.
A thirsty American beach surfer.
Yeah. If he would have said, "What you gonna do for the 40 ball?" Then what? Would you got offended?
You would got offended.
Exactly. So don't come off like that. If you don't
How
want,
dare you?
if you
I
ain't,
only charge 80.
yeah,
You feel me?
if you ain't finna shake nothing for the 40 ball, then don't come off like that. You know what I'm saying? 80 ball, 120 ball, whatever your price is, lady. If that's not what you want, then don't come off like that. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if you're on dating sites, dating.
Yeah, you want
Whatever,
a dating show.
like that. You can't. You're not doing that.
Trying to get to know the person. You off the back talking about like you thirsty.
Lotto can say that broke stuff because she's not broke.
Yeah.
And she's not going on dating sites to meet her future husband or anything like that.
And some of y'all is not Lotto.
Nothing wrong with it,
You're not Ari, you're not Lotto, you're not Beyonce, Nicki Minaj. So
you are who you are.
You are who you are. And there's nothing wrong with that.
And that's unique.
But don't look. But on the other side of the fence, you're not talking to Moneybagg Yo. You're not talking to fucking Jay-Z. You're not talking to Jay-Z. You're not talking to these guys. You're talking to a regular brother trying to come up just like you trying to come up in this real. So we need to take that gas out of our hemisphere that we got going on out here. We got this little Hollywood type vibe going on everywhere you go. Everybody feel like they're a superstar, this, that, and the other. We regular people trying to make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. Somebody said something the other day. I forgot what I was watching, and they was like, a lot of sisters are black queen. They when they run into the who they would consider or something like that, they want you to have everything already.
Yeah.
They want you to have everything.
Was it Dr. Umar?
Was it Dr. Umar?
Well, he was talking about the difference between white women and black women.
Yeah, and I was gonna get to that.
Yeah, okay.
They want you to have everything already, and if you don't, you're broke. Exactly. I don't care if you working. I don't care if you got the groundwork down. You got the blueprint. It already needs to be done. You need to be in your prime. You need to meet your max quota. All that, and it's some of this stuff just unrealistic for you guys that's looking for that. It's just unrealistic. If you're looking for that, and then you got to put yourself in them places to find it.
If you're looking for that, like if you're in your late 20s, early 30s, and you want everything already done, lady, you needed to go try to date you a 45-year-old man or something like that.
They don't want it like that.
But that's what you're getting though. You can't want everything done for people in this age, the age range you at. But she's supposed to be all the way put together. There are some, dudes that get it early. But for the most part, you're looking for you a 40 to 45-year-old, maybe 50-year-old man. So if that's what you're looking for, go find that. Don't put them expectations on the brother that's just on the same route you on, on the come up. Y'all gotta pick your poison. But go ahead. I know I cut you off a little there.
You always cut me off. Anyway, and for running into the guy that do have it, I ain't gonna say all, but do have it all, he don't have time for you.
That part.
You gotta keep that in mind too. Y'all just want this a lot of women want this fantasy of the perfect dude that has it all going, but then can spend all day, every day with me. I know it's a lot of women out there that's not like that, especially my Capricorn women. Or
Virgo.
Yeah, or Virgos, or Geminis. They two-sided. They hang with me, but then get out my face. You're just not gonna find it like that. And if you do, then there's something weird going on.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then it's gonna turn into like a Tyler Perry movie. However that ends. Sauced up or something like that. But it's just crazy. But back to her though. Mama, just don't open your mouth too much and let things unravel. You feel me? Everybody ain't gotta be a brokey because they popped a balloon. Clearly, if I'm walking down the street and I get into 3 arguments, it's probably something that I did wrong.
Yeah.
Just saying.
That part.
Just saying.
Yeah, and let your brothers, let your kings build up, man. And I was just speaking to the younger sisters and all that. Like I said, if you ain't trying to go pick from that old litter, man, let things happen. Let time. It's ways that you can still enjoy yourself without breaking the bank. You should want your man to keep his resources so y'all can build something real, not just make a little quick. I feel like you don't. Me personally, I feel like you don't like me if you just want me to go spend hell of money off the dribble. That means you're not interested in me and me, who I am as a person, what I got going on. You just want to see what you can get in that moment of time and then move on to the next. You feel me? So me as a more wiser gentleman, I've been around for a minute. I pick up on that fast, so I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? But when y'all meet dudes that's on the come up trying to get it together, like rock with him. See if you like what he stand on, his morals, his principles. You feel me? Look for that, not just for a quick date at Ruth Chris, unless that's all you really trying to go get. And if that's the case, yeah, they got sites for you, or it's a lot of these brothers out here who feel like they need to impress y'all off the dribble, so you're gonna find your sucker somewhere. But
you know, we some real players. You know, we've been players for a long time. We used to do this. One of our rules is to have, always have you 2 cars. You know, just in case one go down, you still do what you got to do. But you know, I had the weekend car, and then I had the bucket. You know, and I would have that. So you know, I want to pull up on baby and on bucket. I want to see if she really, if she really messing with it.
She really down for the call.
Yeah, she really down for the call.
For sure.
Then I'll pull up on the weekend, boo boo. Yeah, okay, because I see you. You like me for me. You know, you don't like me because I got butter on the tires. The floater's still floating, and the beat is loud, and there's candy on that thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's ways to definitely thread out the gold diggers.
Yeah.
The ones that don't know what they want to do with themselves, but they know you need to have everything in line, and you need to help my mom pay her rent when she need rent paid.
And them usually be the ones that be like that.
Yeah, that and that's how it be. And then don't let no trials come on through. See me, I'm gonna take you through something. I don't care if it's a sunny day for 90 days in a row. I'm just gonna make something happen. That's gonna look bad. And see how you do. See how you hold it down.
That's the real GA though. Don't give him too much.
I ain't gonna give him too much. Like and subscribe. You feel me?
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's plenty more where that came from.
Look, we're gonna bring one of you ladies in on one of these discussions sometime soon. We're gonna have this discussion and a few other ones we want to cover, but we're gonna get back to that. You want to roll into the next clip?
What we got for him?
Let's roll into the next clip, man. We got to tackle this again. This is important right here.
Oh yeah, my boy, man.
So Drake supposedly in this $400 million deal, he had one more deliverable, which is the Party Next Door album. Now, prior to the beef in May, there was going to be a last project that would then catapult Drake into his next deal. It's like basketball. These guys are like restricted free agents, right? You don't let them become a free agent before you negotiate and lock them into a deal. What happens is when you're at your last project, y'all start talking. It's like contract year. Think about NBA. All right, you playing basketball. Sometimes they be like, yo, I'm too injured to play. When it's contract year, you suck up that injury, you got to play because you want that bigger contract next. Here's the interesting thing. Before Drake could drop that and then potentially be a free agent, he's been negotiating. He's been thinking, I'm going to go get a bigger payday, maybe $600 million. The beef happens, and from what I've been, told, the conversations have severely not gone in Drake's favor. The re-upping or whatever, it's just not what Drake would think.
So that's the boy, Big AK, Big Act, man. He covering this Kendrick Drake situation once again. So when Kendrick jumped out and dissed this man, you see the lawsuit coming towards Universal Music Group. It's alleged that Kendrick was a puppet in this, that they boosted his streams so Drake couldn't get his deal. Now, we talking about 600 M's on the table. You know what I'm saying? 600 M's. We know Drake is a worldwide artist. You know what I mean? I think that first one was for 200, 300. And he was trying to get the rest of his money, trying to get to that beat on his route to the beat, which I believe he deserves, man. This man just gave us 20 years of good music, and no shade towards Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? But it seemed like he was used as a puppet. My big question is, did they put the battery in your back, or did you genuinely just feel like it was time to get on Drake, or did Drake bite the cheese too early? You know what I'm saying? That's really where it's at now. If they put that battery in your back and you diss them saying, oh yeah, he's a colonizer, he's this, that, and the third, but you working for them same real colonizers and they putting the battery in your back and you trying to use this card, that's when it looked kind of shady to me. Now, if that was on your chest and you just got it off, Drake took the cheese and you did what you did, salute to you. You know what I'm saying? If I knew it was contract year, nah, yeah, but when somebody call you out, somebody call you out. So Drake did what he thought he had to do. I mean, he could have turned the other cheek, you know what I'm saying, and ignored that because it started off just as a verse. But the way it came, it make you feel like, was this planned out? Because he hit you with this, and then he hit you with 2 drop songs back to back. So, and then he had all this extra information. It kind of feel like they set the play on that boy. You know what I'm saying?
You know what it feel like? It feel like that that girlfriend that break up with you, and then a week later she in another relationship. Like, was this planned?
Yeah.
You know, like,
But has she been talking to Cuz?
yeah, like what
I'm
she
saying?
you know, and then Cuz start talking crazy. Now, where you get all this information from?
Most
Like,
of the time,
yeah,
she probably been talking to Cuz.
that's normally how it go, brother.
Most of the time, you know what I'm saying?
Normally how it go.
Maybe not, but sometimes the dates align up kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Drake definitely had to respond, but I'm pretty sure he didn't know he was gonna be going against
Yeah.
Kendrick in the Terminators. You know, Kendrick
Yeah.
in the iRobots. You know, anybody that'd be a hard pill to swallow. No Diddy. Um, it's crazy, man. Because like you said, the timing is, you know, it's impeccable. It's just impeccable.
Yeah.
It's like, don't put your hand on that, you know, on that stove, and you do, and then your whole body just catch fire.
He damn
You
near
feel me?
had the whole like
It was
roll out
bruh.
from the disc leading to the album, leading to like it seemed like he had this whole 6 months already planned out. You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely. It definitely feel like he had it planned out, which was smart. When you going against somebody like Drake,
Yeah.
pretty smart. It's pretty smart.
But the whole issue did the label press play on that.
And I was just about to say that, and you know, Drake having to go against the label and Kendrick, and you know, we both signed to UMG and all like that. It's like picking cotton, and I gotta go against you and picking cotton, but Master come and break my wrists.
Okay.
You feel me? Now you just picking cotton and just killing it. You feel me? And I'm about to get towed back at the end. You feel me? Like whooped all that. You feel me? Like whipped all that crazy stuff. Drake definitely. I feel like Drake should just fall back, man.
I ain't gonna lie, Drake playing a dangerous game right now.
I feel like, oh, he definitely played a dangerous game.
Because I know you know you have Jewish, have black. I know you feel like, hey man, they ain't gonna. You probably in your head feel like they ain't gonna play me like they play with the rest of these brothers. But I ain't gonna lie, when you start going after big music, man, you know what I'm saying? Them big labels, them big corporations, we see what's going on with Diddy, what happened to Mike Jack back in the day. Like once you start Bill Cosby, when you start playing, and you know, not to get into all that extra case, but it's kind of like a little timeline. When you start going after these bigger businesses, you know what I'm saying? Bigger business. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They play a different game. Because now, was it a crazy story about Drake that just came out? Nah, but they already got the little PDF stuff going on. You know, you don't want it to turn real on you all of a sudden. You don't want a documentary to come out on you all of a sudden. Oh yeah, man, because it get crazy out of nowhere. I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm not in these rooms in these places, so I don't know. But it when they press that button get pressed, and ain't no redoing it.
I feel you, but if y'all not gonna give me my 600 M's, y'all definitely gonna have to do something like that.
It's usually
be quiet.
It's usually for the gusto though. Usually when somebody going for that gusto, like you seen
Like
with Diddy and Diego.
Yeah.
It's like, I know you want this money, but you're not finna get this money. And since you want to ask for this money, now we finna show you. You know what I'm saying? And you just don't want to get in that situation, brother. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like, you know, because Drake is, you know, part Jewish. I feel like he didn't cross his eyes. I mean, dotted his eyes and crossed his T's. I think he know, because let's not forget, Drake is not how he sounds on record.
For sure.
He's not. He's way smarter than all that hoggish and doggy stuff he be talking about.
But you still got the Harvey Weinsteins, right? But now he was just a bad person. But
he still are bad people. I'm glad you said that.
He was just a bad person. But I mean, it's just just tread lightly. But
I heard something about that Harvey Weinstein,
but I don't, because he already owned Hollywood, so I don't know what he could have gained. You know what I'm saying? But
I'll talk about it next episode.
But I mean,
it's definitely a dirty game.
It's a dirty game. I think,
but it's always like that.
Yeah, it's a part of it. Yeah. The dirty game they did was have Kendrick come out, and then they had damn near like a mole in your camp. So he just came. He had everything already laid out, man. And Kendrick did his thing. I mean, the new I haven't really listened to the GNX album. I'm gonna be honest with you. I heard little snippets of it. You know, shout out. One thing I will say, you did get some of the more local LA artists. You try to pay homage to the Bay. We'll cover that on another topic. But so that's cool. You know what I mean? You want to bring the crown back to California. I ain't gonna hate on that. But my big thing is, did they put the battery in your back, man? That's really my issue with it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it was surely like, go ahead, we got your back.
Yeah.
And then I just gotta be honest. When it comes to rapping, Kendrick for surely probably definitely out rap Drake. And this is
on hip hop level.
Yeah, on a hip hop level. And this is my interpretation of it, in my opinion. he probably can definitely out rap Drake, but Drake just make way better music.
Drake makes better hits than you.
Makes more hits and makes way better, music that I can listen to now and then hear it 10 years down the road, and it'll take me right back to this day. Like, man, I was doing that when it came out. That was a good time.
For sure.
The battery was probably for sure putting us back. Kendrick can rap circles when it comes to that hardcore rap bar, lyric stuff, no hooks. You feel me? He'll definitely do that.
Kendrick definitely from Kendrick definitely from hard neighborhoods, right? We closer to, like I'm saying, he grew up out here. He from down and around the way. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Drake, yeah, y'all want to pull the Canadian card. But this is what I was gonna say. This is what Drake need to be careful of. The thing you trying to expose Kendrick for, this is why I heard Wack talking about this earlier on No Jumper. Shout out Wack 100, shout out No Jumper.
No, you don't mess with Wack. I mess with Wack. So yeah,
but anyways, shout out Wack and shout out No Jumper.
Don't mess with Wack.
But he brought up the word payola, right? Which is basically illegal. That's when you paying for streams, you paying for stuff to make you seem bigger than what you are. They do this in business, they do this in music. You know what I'm saying? That's like, how do you know what this? The thing is, do you know what this is? Because have they been doing this for you for the last 10 years? And now you're trying to expose him like, hold on, I know what that is. Wait, no, they paying for that. They doing that. But is you gonna, pull the cover on your own little get down too? That's what you might need to be careful about if you do pursue this lawsuit.
What's that dude name? Funk Flex?
Yeah, Funk Master Flex.
Yeah, he came out and said Drake ain't never dropped no money off at the radio stations and
he don't need to
and pay for this and pay for that. So I don't know about early in his career. I feel like everybody do that when you mess with a big label.
They gotta break you.
Yeah, they gotta break you. They gotta get you out there. They gotta get them spins. I don't think he's doing it now.
But, he don't need to now. That man's gonna perform at the World Cup.
You definitely got to be careful of being in a glass house and throwing a rock. Definitely got to be careful
of that part. If that's what you're doing,
you definitely got to be careful of that. But they both throwing rocks in a glass house. Kendrick could say this, and then some stuff, and somebody in this camp would come out that's similar to what's going on supposedly in Drake camp. It's just a whole lot of messy stuff. But for that 600 M's though, I'm going hard. Y'all not gonna play me.
Yeah.
I got money. I got a little bit of money. I don't have nothing compared to what y'all have, but I can afford to get some top lawyers,
for sure.
And does Drake lose any money if he loses his lawsuit that he filed?
Yes, he ain't gonna lose money.
So I think it might just be bring attention.
I think his only thing is, I think Universal Music Group is one of the big ones. I mean, obviously it's one of the bigger ones. So it's like, where else do you go to get that 600 M's? And then
you might not get it.
The fact that they just kind of put you in a doghouse with this thing, now it's like you got to work your way out the doghouse before you can even negotiate for that type of money. Because then just everybody, they offering it. They keep on it. Oh man, Kendrick kind of killing you right now, brother. I don't know if we can invest in you. But I will say one thing. I keep talking about the Super Show. Drake is performing at halftime at the World Cup, which is one of the biggest events in the world, not just in America. So his numbers, his streams, I don't think he's suffering that hard. I think he still deserves the money that he's asking for. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, he had that lined up a long time ago.
Yeah, for sure. He's the first artist ever to perform at the World Cup.
He had that lined up a long time ago.
Not just Super Bowl.
He denied the Super Bowl about 3 times.
Exactly.
And one of the good things about music, to get through a time of turmoil, all you gotta do is drop a hit, baby.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is drop a hit and have them back on your nuts again. All you gotta do is drop a hit.
Just ease off the gas a little bit, take a little hiatus, not even a whole hiatus, and then drop a hit.
And drop a hit.
You know what I'm saying?
And drop a hit. You know who y'all want to hear during the summer. You know who you want to hear during the summer. You know you want to hear during the winter when you got your Tim's on and you got the beanie on and you out here handling essential business and it's raining. You know what you want to hear.
You ride with your lady and all that. You know what I'm saying? When it's that time, man, we're not turning on Kendrick. That's not going to get us where we need to be. Maybe at the function at this point, maybe when we outside turned up, maybe we might want to slap Kendrick. But
I still want to hear some Drake because I know he capable of turning up a whole group of women. A whole group of friends that's together and have them twerking on the car. Drake has that. Yeah. That's what I like. That I like women twerking. Kill me for that. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Drake make music for the mentality too. He make music that you can feel. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Shout out to Drake. But
shout out Kendrick.
Shout out Kendrick. Shout out Drake. It was great for hip hop, regardless.
Always.
It was great for hip hop. It got us all talking, right? know what I'm saying? We got family feuds going on right now over this Drake Kendrick.
Every day.
Every day. It never stops.
Chat group was crazy.
But y'all comment. Let's do the poll. All right. I hope they clip this right. Please in the comments. We're gonna do a poll. Drake or Kendrick? We're gonna leave it simply like that. Leave a comment. Drake or Kendrick? And let's say overall. Let's not just say this latest beef. Overall, who was y'all slapping first? Who do you prefer overall? Is it Drake or Kendrick? Leave it in the comments. We're gonna do a poll with this. Y'all let us know.
And all you politically correct brothers out there, straight up black and white answers. I don't want you breaking it down like this and that. I know you're gonna do it anyway. That's why I said it, so y'all will do it. Yeah, but yeah, who y'all messing with? Bop. And I know, 4 months down the road it'll probably change. It's like this. It'll probably change like that. I think things will get back to norm like a month after the Super Bowl.
Yeah, because exactly.
A month after the Super Bowl.
I ain't gonna beat it to death. We're gonna let y'all decide because we gonna keep going on and on. We got a big topic we want to cover, so we're gonna cipher up out of that real quick. This one coming out, Chirac, man. This is a interesting development. Y'all might want to pay attention to this one.
But this, and Durk is in deep trouble because this the guy who gave up, who had the guns. This the guy who flew on a plane with Lil Durk. This the guy who made the payments. This the guy who got an OTF credit card. Stipulations and joint requests for a protective order regarding discovery containing personal identifying information, medical information, Privacy Act information, and protected witness materials. Plaintiff United States.
He went on with the legal jargon for a while, so I just cut that off. But that's your boy Trenches News coming out of Chirac, Chicago, South Side. You know what I'm saying? Basically, the update in the case is OTF Vonnie has filed for a protective custody order against the rest of the defendants in that case. Durk, Day, Brown Eyes, Green Eyes, whatever his name is, and the rest of that whole OTF bunch. He's filed from within the jail. He's asked to go into protective custody. What does that typically mean? It means he's telling. Why is this very harmful? Vonnie is the one that got the cars, allegedly got the cars, got the ski mask, got the guns, flew on a plane with Durk out to LA during the time where Lil Pab was killed.
You paid for the room, sure, right?
And he paid for the rooms. So the man that basically allegedly facilitated the whole hit, flipped on Durk. Go big on the situation.
It's bad, man. It's just bad. Durk is I think the only way Durk can get out of this is if he go to protective custody and tell him some other stuff. It ain't funny, but it's the chance you take when you ganging it out there and you around these hoggish and doggish, non-educated, gun-toting, backwoods smoking, just people, and that's just how it goes. And we see it happen over and over and over again in the streets and hip hop, online. It just keep happening over and over again. Do like anybody move by real gangster standards anymore? Whatever that even means. I'm just saying, like, not too many people around. Anytime you send 5 people to go do a hit, it's done. It's done. The chances of one of them, even if y'all not on the radar of the police radar of getting looked into or investigated, it's a chance one of them gonna start crying like on what was that? Not Paid in Full, but
you talking about Dead President?
Dead President. Yeah, somebody just might start crying. I'm having nightmares. I can't sleep, and go down there and confess.
Man,
I'm feeling my mind.
It actually happened.
You gonna kill him? That's your friend, like
It happened on the O Block 6. Zay, when he committed suicide before the trial started, but he told at some point he went to the hospital, how y'all felt and stuff, and he told at that point in time. But I guess it didn't hit the main circuit. But who knows? That probably could have started the investigation.
It definitely did.
But
I think he had like a death letter or something like that. A death note. It's crazy. I think Durk. It's not looking good, man.
Yeah.
And that's not even all the conspirators. Conspirators. I don't know if Vonnie is number 1 or whatever.
No, those people are named. They're not even. Well, some of them are conspirators, but there's still conspirator number 2 and 4 who still haven't been unveiled to the public.
And 5.
And 5.
Yeah.
So
I'm starting to think they're not in jail. Because at this point, if you telling and everybody know Durk,
2 was safe. I think everybody safe to say 2 is OTF Jam. I think that's number 2. That's who they saying. 4, that was the conspiracy with Brick Baby. But Brick Baby said, and this is to the point, Brick Baby said Vonnie wasn't necessarily the street dude. Now I believe this brother, if you grew up in Southside Chicago or any other ghetto, you're of the street. You come from the street. But I get what he's saying when he's not a street dude. He probably ain't participating in all the sliding and riding. But then I heard he was driving, so yeah, I canceled that out. You know what I'm saying? And so,
bro, a lot of these young dudes want to be cool. They don't have to be street.
Yeah.
You see, remember a couple years back, the white boy that was in the gang in L.A. banging, and he took them on the drive, and everybody got life, and he got let out. Yeah. So, that's how it goes. You don't have, don't nobody care about that street stuff no more. If you got money, if you got the women, if you just got the clout, you can do anything you want. It's not no preparation no more. It's not no standards. It's not no qualifications no more. You feel me?
And it's not, and then they want to involve everybody in everything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and then you gotta tell everybody.
You gotta let people, like, you gotta, and this is what brothers, you young street brothers, you gotta peep who people are. Everybody don't gotta be the shooter gangster. You don't gotta involve everybody in everything. So you stay out of these situations. You know what I'm saying? They knew Vonnie probably wasn't cut like that. And the fact that Vonnie's the one doing all these transactions, and the feds looked at him like, oh yeah, he ain't even got no rap sheet. Oh yeah, we finna bite down. They bit down. You feel me? They started putting them numbers in front of his head, and he probably thinking like, damn, I don't even really be sliding. I don't even be doing nothing. You feel me?
He gonna get the sweetest deal because, just like you said, he ain't got no rap sheet. He didn't shoot nobody. Even though he a part of that, so they gonna give him the sweetest deal.
They gonna offer him it like that 10 to 15. I mean, he might get out in 2 to 4. He might just sit down for the whole trial, depending on how he break it down. He might just sit down for the trial, and then they're gonna let him bounce out as soon as the trial over. As soon as they get Durk locked up, he might go home for aiding and abetting. You know what I'm saying? Give him a 2 to 4 year charge. He sat down, the time served, he get out. He might just get the 8 ball, the 10 ball, do that in protected custody. But if he's breaking it down, I mean, they might have hit him with the life or death, because it does hold death. So it's like, hey, we can kill you in here, or we can unalive you in here, or you can tell on them, you'll get out maybe in 20 years, maybe in 30 years. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how scared that young man is. I don't really see no way out of it, to the point to where, like, y'all can beat it. Somebody got to sit down for it. You know what I'm saying? The thing that I thought might have happened is people keep it solid, let Durk get out. You know what I'm saying? Said he ain't had nothing to do with it.
Please.
At least you got somebody taking care of you.
Please.
You know what I'm saying? But then you have to put your trust in that man. So, but we know, if time tells us anything, we know that don't matter no more.
Everybody gonna flip on Durk, just like we just saw in the YSL case.
Exactly.
They want to max Durk out. They gonna find a way to max him out some way, shape, or form. He definitely not get. This is Fed, but he definitely ain't getting no 30 years probation and get to hit the streets. I mean, that'd be crazy anyway.
If I was Durk, I'd push it like, well, y'all gotta, this murder for hire, where the money at? That's where I'd be like, hey, I didn't get that. I'd fight that to the death. I'd fight I didn't know nothing about it. I'd fight that. Oh, the only reason I told them don't put nothing in my name, because I know how they get down. Like, you know what I'm saying? They be wilding. I don't want them everything in my name.
And they're gonna be like, why'd you get that man in your card?
Oh, because he worked for me. You know what I'm saying? He worked for OTF.
And if y'all know how you get down, then you should have cut ties. The feds don't play like that. They don't play that bushing around. They don't play that footing around. They don't play that deer footing around.
That is true.
They don't. It's the United States of America versus Lil Durk. Yeah, they're not gonna play no games with you. They already got all the evidence they need.
That's why the feds came.
Yeah, these dudes gonna turn over, and then they're gonna have more evidence, and it's just not a good situation for.
Yeah, only person I could think of in the time that beat the feds was Irv Gotti. And he even tell you yourself, he lost everything in that process. You know what I'm saying? He lost everything, which is a fair exchange for your freedom. I mean, you can have all this if you're gonna let me get another chance on the ground. Because if Durk get out, he gonna be the top of the game. If he get out without telling, I mean, shit, he might tell, get out, still be somewhere in the game. But if he can get out of this situation, he's definitely gonna catapult to Tupac status. I know it sounds crazy, but they're gonna look at Durk, especially the younger generation. They're gonna look at Durk like he got if he beat this. But in all actuality, it's not looking good. When your main man's, when you already got the alleged OTF Jam snitching on you, now you got the man that was on a flight with you telling you, man, you done, baby. I'm trying to put it as nice word. I'm trying to think about it as nice as I can, but you cook, baby.
Yeah.
It's sad though.
Only turkey fried, man. That's what OTF stand for. The only turkey fried. Only the feds. My boy is done, baby. He's done. I'm not wishing no bad on him. I'm just a realist, and he messed up big time. He messed up big
Yeah.
time. You feel me? He messed up big time.
Then you gotta get in the psyche. Like, did you let these fans get to your head? That's still your mans that died, but you just went about it so sloppy. Why are you flying brothers from Chicago? Like, when you start thinking about that, why you ain't just hire some people in LA? You know what I'm saying? If you was gonna do that, give somebody 50,000 in the bag, let them fly down there. Hey, brother, you don't know me. Let them go to LA, handle all that. You want to be too like closely involved. You want people from Chicago.
Why even put it in a song? Why after the hit was done, the first thing you do was get a clip of Rondo Quando crying over a little pad body and put it in a video?
Man.
Like, you asking for them to come pick you up.
Especially you had something to do with it.
Everybody want to be like, oh, Durk knew the feds was coming. Of course he knew they was coming because he kept calling them. Hey, come get me. I did this. Hey, I just put it in the music video. Y'all just seen I just did this. Of course he knew the feds was coming.
Yeah.
All that trying to get right before and then all that. I don't know if that was the case or he just that was just in his schedule.
That was Pops telling them what.
Do the
Yeah.
That ain't gonna do nothing.
I'm saying Pops probably preparing them for what's coming from this. Like, what you did, what? Pops probably a realist. He probably like, hey, bro.
So he told him you need to go do a peace concert. And
I'm talking about the Muslim stuff. Get right with God.
I'm not gonna speak on a man religion. I would never do that. He turned Muslim way before this case came. I mean, so I think he's been doing
that. Talking about the push for peace. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know if all that, and trying to, get the key to the city, all that was trying to, be able to like, battle dark with light, with, some of that or have a nice little blend. Ain't none of that gonna help. The only thing that's gonna help Durk is him.
That would help in Chicago. It's not gonna help.
Him turning, going to protective custody and turning witness to his own crime and going back and forth. Well, they said I did this, but they did this. Hey, I didn't pull none of them triggers. Or he going to tell on somebody bigger. Or he going to tell on a lot of murders that had happened.
Yeah, I can say that's the only way because what they want him. They don't want these people. They don't care about all these OTFers. They want you. So you can't tell on this crime. You gonna have to give them something else. You're gonna have to tell on half Chicago to get out of jail. I know you ain't gonna do that. I hope you don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So, that brother, it's sad, man. It's sad because that I know he helped a lot of families in Chicago. They had war.
And he also destroyed a lot of families in Chicago.
I was gonna say they had war, so go hand in hand. But you was a positive role model for the kids that's not paying attention. Well, then you got all that music.
And I wouldn't say he intentionally was doing this, but when you try to play God, it happened like this. Just like when we see the white man try to be a scientist and prove all this and make try to give birth without a man and a woman, you just see weird stuff happening. It just backfire. And I ain't trying to be religious or just super spiritual, but I'm actually just something that just popped in my mind. When you try to play God, bad things happen.
I mean, one thing
you're trying to take life and paying for life being taken allegedly and all like that, and trying to be top dog entertainment and all that good stuff. It just money, a lot of money does bring a lot of evil. You gotta be able to balance it out.
He capitalized off his situation. That's one thing I am gonna say, right? If I'm looking at try to look at the light in the dark, not with this case, it's with Durk in general. You capitalize off your situation. That's been going on in Chicago probably since before he was born. Just like when we grew up in these areas we grew up with. If you're from somewhere, you got these neighborhood beefs that's been going on since before you was born. You know what I'm saying? And you just grow up in it. You know what I mean? It's your choice to participate in it or not. A lot of people get sucked in it, especially if your family's daddy was in the feds. So the streets probably was his little outlet. And he capitalized off it. And I can commend that. Was it in the right manner? No, but a lot of stuff that's handed to us ain't in the right manner. So, when you try to make the best of it, that's all you can do. When you get the M's, that's when you let go of the gangster stuff. You don't get the M's and dive deeper into gangster stuff. Like I'm saying, that's what I see with this younger generation. At least, they call the older dudes studio gangsters, but at least these studio gangsters still alive and still here to tell us a story. You know what I'm saying? At least you see them in their old age doing their thing. Your Snoop Dogg's, your 50 Cents, your Dr. Dre.
A lot of them, they rap shit ain't rap too tight either. I just gotta put that out there.
What you mean?
Just Snoop Dogg, his rap shit ain't rap too tight. When it comes to that Tupac stuff, and him and backing out of stuff. 50 Cent allegedly did all this telling and all like that. I'm just saying it's a the world is designed for you to feel.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying everybody is corrupt that has some longevity, but you just got to be. And I'm gonna say higher power because I don't want to get shadow banned. You just got to be in touch with your higher power, and you got to realize a blessing. You got to be able to recognize a blessing when it comes, and when your higher power gives you a blessing, you got to take it and run with it.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't get no blessing and still be trying to dabble in the streets.
Separate.
And you got to separate yourself.
Separate. Like
everybody's not gonna be around. Everybody's not gonna make it to the finish line. And that's just humanity. That's just nature. So you try to help as many as you can. That's cool. But if in order for growth, it has to be pain, and pain comes with sacrifice. You got to let a lot go, and you got to go through a lot. You got to let a lot go, and you got to go through a lot.
Yeah,
pretty much.
And that's my point. Let this stop getting money, bro, and going backwards, bro. That's the theme of this generation. Get money and go backwards. Some of these brothers don't even be with it before. They get some money and then want to go get with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, let that go, man. Just live your life. It's nothing wrong with getting older, having kids, and balling out and doing your thing, bro. You don't gotta be the super gangster, bro. You don't gotta do that. Like,
I think they think about all that after they get locked up.
Yeah, but think about it beforehand.
Hit with 1,000 years. You feel me?
Oh, that's all you think about right now. I ain't gonna lie. That brother in that cell right now, praying to Allah, his higher power is like, probably looking for a way up out of that, praying for a way up out of that. But I know it gotta hit you like, damn, you probably really start thinking about like why you in there, why I did it. Probably thinking about like, damn, this is the whole situation that happened with Ballon was started. You probably thinking about like, damn, why this nigga even go punch a nigga? Why these things like you? I mean, I know you go through all that. You go down history lane all the way back to the start. Like, how did I even? You know what I'm saying? So, man, prayers for Durk. I mean, whatever happened from the situation gonna happen, man. But it's not looking good. Let's just get back there. It ain't looking good. It's still gonna be probably 2-3 more snitches. I ain't gonna lie. And when that paperwork come out, it's gonna be like he gonna throw up. You know what I'm saying? When he really get that discovery and you really see without all the blurred out names and you see what everybody telling, you probably gonna throw up in that cell. You know what I'm saying? You sure gonna cry that night.
I think he should expect it. If he ain't buying his partner's lawyers, I think he should expect it. I think he should expect it. I don't know if his brain is on that type of timing, but if you're not getting your partner's lawyers that you had doing all this hoggish and doggish stuff, allegedly, I think he should expect that. I want to ask you, why do you think everybody, most of the defendants in the YSL case, got set free? Did we go over that?
Nah.
Was that one of the clips?
No, we didn't have that clip. But you referring to Yak Gotti get out?
Yak Gotti, no charges at all. The other dude,
he got a gun case. He got a gun case with time served for that.
Yak Gotti, all charges against him was dropped. He got a gun case. That's what he said. But I know he's still in jail though because he caught some charges while he was in jail. But that's minor compared to all the things he beat. I finally realized why he didn't take the same plea deal as Young Thug. That's because he was fighting the murder. So he would have got whopped.
Yak Gotti was fighting the murder.
Yeah, Gotti was fighting the murder. So that's why he didn't get out the same time as Young Thug, and that's why he took it to the box.
Yak Gotti also told though. Remember that we just watched him eating finger looking good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
While he was breaking it down the back, so he was waiting for Young Thug case to get over. I think Young Thug was smart for taking that deal and not taking it to the box.
Oh no, they definitely would have whopped him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you was like
they definitely would have whopped.
When people like he should have waited. No,
the whole thing was about Young Thug.
Yeah.
I think at the most he probably could have waited like another month, but it would have still been going on. It probably wouldn't have ended till sometime around the middle of next year.
Yeah.
And I know he's wanting to get out and get home, but whatever he did, he wouldn't have walked away unscathed and untouched and unbothered. If that was the case, they would have been cut that trial down because it was just horrible. It was a lot going on. There was a lot that it was unorganized and all that. So they could have been just no charges and all like that. But
your question was why
you answered.
What?
Yeah, Gotti told.
Yeah,
Gotti told. And the other dude that just got out. See, Gotti didn't have a gun charge.
Yeah, Gotti, they all told.
Yeah, Gotti don't have a gun charge. It's the other dude. Felon in possession of a firearm.
Oh, it was two of them right there. Yeah,
it was two of them. I just thought about that.
Yeah, you're right.
Gotti, all charges dropped. He just got some little stuff that he caught while he was up in jail.
For sure. Probably drugs or something. Man.
Probably drugs. I just saw someone on December 2nd saying somebody tried to stab him in prison. I don't know if that's real or not. But yeah. Yeah, Gotti definitely told.
He broke it down.
He was eating a finger licking chicken.
They broke it down crazily, bro.
He broke it down for 3 hours and then said, if you let me out, I'll get some more information, boss. Like he was crazy.
That's what he
with
did
it.
too. You know what I mean?
I wonder what flavor the wings was. He was on fire.
He was eating. He was like Woody?
You know,
Oh yeah, man. What y'all need to know, man? I'll take you there. But Woody did the same thing, though, man. Hey, man, it's gonna be a robbery murder tonight. I'll take y'all there. Yeah, he got enlightened afterwards, and he got this new. But if you
Woody was crazy. He didn't need no food. He just
got in there and got to tripping. I'm like, God damn, baby, it's just scared. But hey, man, the street life ain't what's cut out to be. And y'all know this by now. I ain't even got to speak to brothers who really in it, because y'all done seen a lot of people done broke it down and told, so it's not a secret no more. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do something special to the highest degree, you know, I say do it by yourself. Really. You know what I mean? Maybe you got one trusted partner that's just you and him, but if it's 3 or more people, oh yeah, buddy, you're going down. Usually if it's another person going down, you might go down by yourself, but at least you can't nobody telling you if you did it by yourself. At least they got to do their job. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, try to avoid all that, man. It's not that deep, because then when y'all think about what y'all getting into it over, what is it over? A female. This all started over a female. It's the perfect case. This whole Durk, Rondo, Vine started over Asian dog. You know what I'm saying?
I will say this. You can do it by yourself. And that would be your best idea. That would be your best bet. Even you, probably one of your who you think is your best boy.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say this: natural human instinct is self-preservation,
fight or flight.
You feel me? So when they come up in there and they lie to you and say your boy said this and said
that's
that,
how they be fooling
you feel me?
Yeah,
you feel me? You might give it up, or they just keep it all the way peasy. Hey, this is capital. You feel me? Capital murder, murder one. You feel me? You might keep it solid, but your boy might not. It's a 50-50 chance. Them still high numbers for me.
If you
yes or no, or you know, no or yes. It's crazy.
And that's the thing. If you can't do it by yourself, maybe it just ain't meant to be done. If it ain't on your heart like that to go get that done by yourself, maybe it don't need to be done. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
you gotta come from a certain place to even realize that. This new generation, they don't even care. They just want to get it done so they can brag about it.
Because they're emotional. You're moving off emotions. You ain't really thinking about, like, do I want this man gone? What's the consequences? Am I ready to live with the consequences? It's some things that, you know, hey, man, I go sit it down happily over this. You know what I mean? I sit down with a smile on my face. If it ain't one of them situations, then maybe it ain't that serious. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, it get crazy, man. So just make your next move your best move and live your best life, man.
And don't go out like Durk, brother. Don't go out like this, man. I mean, you know, he gave us great music. You know what I'm saying? But don't go out like that, bro. Because it's sad now. Now, look, everybody who's sliding for Vine, all the comments turned into, look at this dumb man. Look. He's stupid. Because that's what's going to happen. So if you're doing it, definitely don't be doing it for clout. You know what I'm saying? Because that same clout that you like is going to turn against you.
Yeah, they're going to speak whether you're doing good or bad. But I always wanted to say this, and I think I'm going to start saying it in the every episode. Six, take us to the bridge.
Man, this is Big Hop, Big Six, Bigger Business.
Yeah.